Hey everybody, Mushbeard here, back with some more Valiant Force action. Let's get into it. New patch today, new event, or the off event, the 1 week event. That came out with some new heroes. Want to look at those, talk about the event a little bit, and see what's going on. As soon as it loads here. There was extended maintenance this morning, so you should have gotten a little extra bonus. I think it was 35 gems and 25 energy as opposed to just 15 gems. But let's take a look. We'll collect our, excuse me, expeditions. Oh, excuse me, man. Expeditions here. So we get those going. You can see I'm building everything all over here. Lots of stuff building up. How much energy we got? 5. All right, that was good. So we can do some of that. But let's take a look. Event. Here it is. It's a story mode event, which is the 1 week thing. The Abyssal Gate. I clicked. Show me. Alright. So one of the new heroes, Valerie. She's the sinister dark disciple healer. And here's all the event heroes that are buffed when you're doing it. So basically Valiant, and Sora and Kahuna, who are the special heroes that you can summon in the shop. With their chances up and everything this event. So gear up those Valiants so that you can do some extra damage to the boss. But basically what happens is you do story mode quests, and while you're doing them you have a chance to unlock what's called an Abyssal Gate. And the gate can be for any of the 3 heroes that have gates right now, which are Elesia, I think is how you pronounce it, and then Eliza, who was in the last one with Malios. She's returned, and then Valerie, who's the big one this time. And then Elesia is 150 shards. What happens is you go into the gate, you fight the board, you win, you get shards for summoning the characters. It's 150 for Elesia, 300 each for Eliza and Valerie. And then as you get, every time you clear it, the next time you open one for that particular hero, it's more difficult. And once you get to certain level points, I think it's like a level 15, you start giving 2 shards, and then after, it goes up a certain amount, then you start getting 3 shards, and so on and so on and so on to help you summon. Plus the event quests. If we go back, not event, go to town. Oh, go to quests. The event quests will give you some for Valerie. You can see right here, Valerie shard, and then right here, Elesia shards. So doing certain things in here will give you those shards, so you don't have to collect as many on your own. But that's how it goes. So let's take a look. Let's go into the gallery here. Hero. And take a look at these heroes. Hero. And I'm going to show also Dark Disciples. Alright, so we'll start with, well, I guess Elesia was who we wanted to start with, but she's an event hero, not really. She's not a Dark Lord, is she? No. It's a good question. Where is she? She might be in the all here. She's gonna be grayed out because I don't have her yet. Where is she? Eliza. Where is? Wow, I don't even see the in here like Malios would be. Oh, she's a monster. Duh. She's not a hero. She's a monster. I knew that. There she is, right here. Alright, the Grove Elemental. She's a healer, so she can equip items, and she can get talents and stuff, but let's take a look at her. She can't be evolved. She is a 5-star hero. So then she gets the Spirit Force, which heals this hero or ally for 120% of the magic, and then bounces to the nearest ally with each bounce healing for 40% less, and it can do that 2 times. And then it shields your party, reducing all damage taken by 100% for 1 turn. So everyone on the team, no damage taken for 1 turn. Crazy. Mana Spring. When hero attacks, there's a 75% chance to increase the magic of everyone in her aura by 25% of her magic for 3 turns. So she basically can buff. So you put her in like with mages, she can buff their in the aura that they're in, as well as shield them and protect them while they're waiting on their skills to come off cooldown. Pretty cool. Although a lot of people are saying she's pretty much fodder when you compare her to the other heroes. Excuse me. So let's go now look at Eliza. Here we go. She starts as a warrior, and then she can only go down the Lancer path, but then she's got Gladiator or Dragoon, so we'll take a look at both here. Alright. If you go down Gladiator, she will get Whirlwind Wall, which shields the hero, reducing all damage taken by 35% for 3 turns. That's pretty good. It will pull the enemy to an empty tile if there is one in front of the caster, so nice little pull. And this hero starts to Whirlwind, dealing 160% magic damage of their attack for 3 turns. So, and this hero is unable to attack while Whirlwind is active, so it just keeps going and spinning. She can't attack, but she's constantly hitting people that are standing next to her. And then her aura is persistent, so it's not inactive or anything. It increases attack of everyone in her aura by 15% of her own attack, and the same thing with increasing their defense by 10% of her own attack. That's pretty cool. Kind of, you could stand her on in PvP in the middle of the tile, and just have her Whirlwind everywhere, maybe. But I haven't got her. I'm hoping to get her this time. I'm getting pretty close. But then if you go Dragoon, she will shield the hero, reducing all damage by 25% for 2 turns, so a little less than the other one. But she will leap onto an empty tile, dealing damage to adjacent enemies equal to 100% of her own attack. As you can see in the skill area down here, the little cross pattern of damage that she'll deal. And then again, she starts to Whirlwind. Same thing. And then her other aura, Blood Frenzy, increases the attack of everyone in her aura by 10% of her own attack. And then attacks of everyone in her aura will also heal for 15% of damage dealt. So it is a lifesteal aura. So for me, I don't have a Leon yet. I get her. That could really help for my SDD raid team. So that's her. Alright, and then we'll go look at the last one here that everyone's talking about. Valerie. Oh, come here, Valerie. Alright, she's a healer, acolyte. She goes down the sage path to Witch Doctor and Spirit Walker. So let's take a look. We'll start with the Spirit Walker here. Soul Link. Revive ally with 40% HP if ally dies within 3 turns. So that's a long time to wait ahead of time. Increases attack of ally by 40% of hero's magic for 3 turns. And then shields the ally, reducing all damage taken by 40% for 2 turns. So that's a pretty nifty buff. And then her aura, Final Redemption, persistent, heals everyone in the aura for 20% of hero's magic every turn. So 20% of her magic heal is the amount of health that everyone will gain in her aura, and increases attack of everyone in the aura by 8% of hero's magic. So she has like an attack buff, excuse me, going on based on her magic. So that is kind of cool. If you're going Spirit Walker, if you go Witch Doctor, you go here for Dark Allure, 100% chance of luring enemies, causing enemies to move towards the caster. As you can see, the skill, it goes in a line across, so a horizontal line going across there. I guess it depends on how you're looking at the field, but yeah. 70% chance of stunning enemies for 2 turns, and then damage out to the enemies is increases by 40% for 2 turns. So they'll basically get a branding effect, so they'll take more damage for 2 turns. There's a chance they could be stunned, but if not, they will lure, so you can bring casters or rangers closer to your melee, so they don't, maybe on your turn, you don't have to spend a turn moving. The lure will bring them one step closer, and then you can hit them on your turn instead. So that's kind of cool. I'd love to get 2 of her and try both of these out, but then we'll look at her aura. Undying Wish. When allies and aura is defeated, there's a 100% chance to heal 100% of all damage taken by everyone in aura for 2 turns. That is crazy. Right there. When allies and aura is defeated, so if anyone in her aura on her team dies, then it heals 100% of all damage taken by everyone in the aura for 2 turns. So every damage you take, it heals it right back for 2 turns. That's crazy. So she's going to be really strong. I'm really hoping to get one. So we'll jump in, not to make this video too long, and try the event real quick here in story mode and see if we can get a gate to pop up so you can see what those are like. I am on Legendary right now. The Elesia will not show up on Legendary. I don't believe, but or maybe it's a smaller chance, but I know like Valerie and Eliza are not on normal. So, but I'm just doing my quests in Legendary here, my trials to get some extra gems. So this one says like clear without using a ranger. That one's pretty easy. So this is my team I keep altering here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave him there. But I gotta take my ranger out. So I'm gonna put Ronan in here. And we're just gonna auto this, but Take a friend, don't even care. Or maybe I won't auto, so I have something to do, but I'm debating on possibly putting my next raid set on Ronin, because he could benefit the most from all the 5-star gear. I really like him, but mages are considered weak in PvE, especially because they have such high skill cooldowns and their attack. But he is Ares, so he has more attack than a lot. But of course, as I go up with things with higher defense, it doesn't really matter. And he's also super squishy, as you can see. And you can see in the middle there, I have a 4-star unit whose max limit broken. That's Seraphina. I'm going to do a video on her soon, like a 4-star spotlight on limit breaking 4-star heroes and what they can do for you. So let's see if we can get a gate to pop up. And this trial's pretty easy because as long as I win, I didn't use a ranger. So some of them are a little more difficult, like killing the boss wave in 2 turns, which can be difficult based on your lineup and everything. And I don't have a lot of good ranged units, so that can be problematic. But this one, not too difficult. So it'll give me some free gems that I'll collect, plus then I have a chance to pop the gate. And if you complete all the trials in an area, you get bonus rewards too. Alright, there we go. Elsia. I guess she can pop up on Legendary. This is my first one for Elsia, so we're going to see. We're going to go to the map and be able to see this button is over here all the time. Not button, but this icon is over here during the event on the left-hand side. And it says gate, and then when there's something that hasn't been attacked, you get to, hey, look me here. Alright, so we're going to enter. And I have 2 buffed heroes right here. My Shizu, my front left, my rogue here, and then my Kahuna back in the middle. There, she's also buffed for the event. And these only cost 2 energy to do. Elsia costs 2 energy. Eliza costs 3. And Valerie, I think, is also 3. But we're going to on this. This should be relatively easy. So, oh look, oh yeah, because I'm using a cane as a friend. Although he won't get to attack because they're just going to die. But then just come in here. Look at that. She looks pretty nice. And if I'm gonna, oh shoot, I'm gonna take it. I guess it doesn't matter if I take it off auto. There's a setting where on auto it automatically won't show like the animations for the skills, but she didn't last long enough to use a skill. So there you go. You do that, gain experience, and you get 1 shard, and you say woohoo, and that's it. That is how the event works. Like I said, Valiants are buffed for this as well as Kahuna and Sora, which then you can get in the shop there. Summon rates are up in the shop. You'll see here, Kahuna, and Sora. Summon rates up in the shop, so you can get them. They're also, I believe Sora's in the selector. So, nope, wrong one. Wrong button. Oh, come on. Of course, it just loads. You hit the wrong button and it just stays well. Anyway, in the Valiant shop, there's the event hero summon. Sora is now in there for the 20 Valiant. So if you really want one, you can grab one for there for 20, or you can take your chances with regular summons. But that is it for this episode, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Mushbeard. I am out.